that bud, man. My girl had ended up bringing me a plate, so I had to get off for that last video. I ain't gonna lie. But we finna lock in for real now. But like I said, likes, commentary, we just chilling. Hit the like button and let us just fight, man. We finna fight, dog. Y'all know what's going on. Light y'all blunt, smoke y'all smoke, and drink your drink. We finna do it up. Why does the UFC keep wanting me to fight these 6'4", 6'6" ass niggas, bro? The fudge.
Bam Bam! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Butcher.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go for round one, and it's hard not to harken back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase here tonight. Can he keep the momentum going and register another knockout? His fan base is swelling. He is more popular than ever after a big knockout win his last time out. That is how you scramble, folks. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Just missed with the left there.
Nice punch leg.
Just out of range with the uppercut. Circling to his right. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off. Gets to the single collar tie. That was a big check. Nice.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, straight punch. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Doing work with the jab.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there. Wow, he lands another leg kick. Clean punch.
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Crippling shot right there.
Do it real tight, elbow tight, big check in it, landed it right on the chin.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Beautiful kick.
Straight punch is good. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. We approach the 1 minute mark in the first round.
Caught the kick.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Just out of range with that strike. Oh, you got a shot there. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Final seconds of round 1.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Round 2 next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. Right on the body.
It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch.
Back to his feet.
And doing work with the jab.
Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks.
Oh, nice.
And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, good uppercut there.
Beautiful body kick. Oh, nice inside kick. Ooh, big shot land.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Out of range with that one. All right, well, that blow is bussing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2, much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Big, straight left. Well, I am not going out on a limb when I say he is on the wrong side of this fight. Maybe a little bit rattled after getting knocked down earlier in the round.
But that's exactly what you expect, right? He took such a bad knockdown early. It's going to be on him to build back into this fight as we go forward.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. 90 seconds to go. Just missed with that right hand.
Oh, big body kick.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show.
30 seconds to go in round 2. Some nice deception there as he lands the hook. 20 seconds left. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Good round.
What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Slips the shot. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, missed on that one. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round 1 likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenues to land those shots.
Oh, swelling and blood. You wonder if at some point that's going to impact the breathing. Not a good situation for him here. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. He's exhausted.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, that strike to the body, man.
Oh, nice right hand.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds. Oh, man, look what that one body shot did to his opponent.
That shows you the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Attacking the body now, that shot blocked. Big right hand. Man, that cut has really opened up.
Big punch land. Cardio looks great. He's still bouncing, he's still moving. He's still real confident. He's trying to set a trap here so he can engage and really spring in there with a couple big strikes.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent. Oh, he hurt him. Oh, he's hurt bad.
Bunches and bunches.
Now he's back up.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Oh, man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
Wobbling now.
1 minute to decide this one. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. What a shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to keep it to poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both of them are hurt bad.
Stop it, y'all. He would not go down. Hey, he a tough nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was beat. Y'all can call me the body collector. I was beating that body in.
It was very
Look at the body work.
to watch someone
Look at the body work.
such
Look.
a great state.
Body work. Oh my goodness. This is great body work. If y'all want to get invest in the body, look at that. I gotta go to the body again. I'm going to the body, sitting them down. Great body work. This got to be easily 30-27 on all sport cards. I guarantee it.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Go
after
watch.
3 rounds, we go to the
Unanimous.
judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest.
All 3.
30-26.
Told you. Oh, 30-26. I 30-26 them. I 30-20 that. I 30-26 that boy. Oh my, bro. Better, y'all. We wanted to rank him. We not gonna keep fighting them scrubs.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Butcher. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Magic Man.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, ready to go for round one with the winning streak intact. Here he is. He won his last fight by decision, so the focus tonight, the finish. A finish would certainly be useful for him as he tries to take his career to the next level. We'll see if he can continue the momentum here tonight. Oh, nice defense there with the block.
Fighting behind a nice jab.
Looking to land the right just out of range. With conviction to the body. Flips him with the left hand. Back to the jab now, no good.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight, the pace at which we are going to fight.
Connected with a solid strike there.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Just over 3 minutes to go. Just misses there with the left. Oh, nice straight left. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Unable to connect there. Uppercut lands.
He's got to keep pressing here.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Just misses with the straight right. Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, maybe the best shot he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. He went high on that one.
Oh, and now a big left hand.
Oh, nice left hand.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Checks that leg kick. Under a minute to go in our opening round. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Takedown defense holds up. And now some separation. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Now a kick to the body. 15 seconds remain in the round.
aggression. Let this guy know who you are. You got a chance.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. Well, there was a moment in that previous round when it looked like we weren't going to get to this next round. Here we are. We will see the extent to which he has recovered.
Let's see how he recovered over the course of that minute. They were putting water over his head. They were trying to bring him back, but I would advise him to clinch a lot in the first minute of this round to try and give himself a little bit more time to get back into the fight. Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
Overhand right, swing and a miss. Able to connect with a beautiful jab. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Just out of range with the big right hand. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Now he's going full mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Back to his feet.
Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding.
Straight punch lands.
Unable to connect with the right. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken it well. Fades upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. Maybe stop very soon.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. 90 seconds now to go in our second round. Good defense. All right, now touches him with the left. Just misses with the right. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Under a minute to go. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down
That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Beautiful body kick.
10 seconds to go in the round. And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, let us get you some replays after that round, and he is definitely dealing with a damaged nose now. We'll see if we can isolate the strike that caused the damage.
Yeah, and there it is, right? It was this one right here that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose. It's not a bad cut. The nose isn't demolished yet, but if he keeps getting hit there, it will be. And then everything becomes very difficult. So what he's got to do is he's got to move. He's got to be smarter in his approach in this next round.
He didn't seem all that phased on the stool. The cut man has stopped the bleeding for now, but we will continue to keep an eye on this developing storyline here as this fight continues. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Just misses with the jab there. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are gonna count.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Nice job on defense to block that punch, champ. Straight punch. Good jab. Oh, and he connects. That's a huge connection there, DC.
And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Dean steps in.
Beat the shit out of him.
What a fight! Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 38 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO, Butcher.
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need their scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may, proceed as you may, because this guy knew that he had to finish this fight. That's exactly what he did. He got his opponent hurt, found the follow-up shot, and got the finish.
My clock doesn't stop until you submit him. Let's go. Yes, that's the way you master your craft. Nice work, lock him down. Nice work. Lock him down. Yes, yes, that's it. Nice work escaping. Doing great. Next one. Saw some nice submission skills today. Really like what I saw. Today, I want to see you sharp and quick. Great boxing damage. Good job. Nice work. Those strikes give them something to think about. Hey, you're coming along really well. Oh, wow. Wow, yes. That punch damaged him. Yes. Let's go. Drill, drill, drill. Why? Because repetition is the mother of all skill. That's why. Let's go. Nice block. All right. Let's see what you got today. Speed and power. That's it. Perfect defense. Listen, you keep training like that, and no one will catch you. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Good, good, yes. Good work with your kicks. That's what I'm talking about. He's starting to fall apart. Stay busy, stay busy. Nice defense! Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Those kicks are on point. You can throw it from anywhere.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Butcher. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sergey Polar Bear Spivak!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, great to have everybody with us as we get round 1 going here. As many of you know, he won his last fight by devastating TKO. Now the focus, as the challenges get stiffer, is on keeping that momentum going. This is a legitimate winning streak, a legitimate knockout streak, but one that figures to be tested here tonight against an opponent who is unquestionably his stiffest challenger today. Good kick to the body. Yet another huge kick lands. Rock him, sock him out of the chute here.
Quality separation in the clinch.
All right, the wrestler having a little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook, he starts to move you forward, backwards, he's tripping. He's foot sweeping you.
He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position.
So more output, at least in the early going. Judo's good. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Back and forth we go. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Oh, another massive kick. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Hurt me right there.
Double leg is good. And he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before...
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, it's tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Spivak's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Spivak gets caught with that punch. Here's the double leg. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Spivak's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
Knee on belly. Nice defense.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responding.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands.
Now his opponent's really loose.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Well, his opponent tonight has done a good job of getting back to his feet, and just as I say that, planted on his back again.
Another takedown over and over and over. Look, man, I'm a wrestler, and I love takedowns. Come on, do something different. Press punch. Do one of his special moves. I mean, geez, takedown after takedown.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the... Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping it through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very exciting.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Spivak's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ.
Violent strike to the body. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body. Now some separation from his clinch position.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down there.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
Double leg takedown lands. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Setting up an arm bar now.
Arms in deep.
Oh, looks tight to me.
Good work, Johnny.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the arm bar. The fight was done. He lets the fight on.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
And he's back up. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Spivak swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Massive shot from the top.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Spivak's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, is he an active pursuer of the submission? All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now. Oh, good defense, yes.
"45 seconds remain in the round." Spivak's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder who another shot right on the button.
I mean, perfect little shot. All the fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
Spivak's going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the...
Ready? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects. Huge liver kick. That might do it.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Spivak's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
There it is again. Look at that.
Quick jab. Takedown defense is there. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Caught that kick there.
Oh!
Big right hand. He's hurt.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight. And his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single... He's hurting bad here.
Both fighters exhausted here. Lands a big elbow there.
He's hurt bad.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas.
Oh, picture perfect body shot there. He's hurt.
I mean, that's unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Able to block that one. Now able to work for a takedown and gets it. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job in position for a submission attempt here. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated.
There's the tap.
Choke that nigga to sleep. Get the fuck off of me.
What a fight.
What a performance.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
him next. He's gonna be my next because he undefeated. So these gonna be my next fights. I hit that like button, hit that sub button. Y'all know what's going on. Then I'm gonna fight this dude who just called me out. And then I'm gonna see. I wanna fight. After that, I think I wanna fight Tom Aspinall or Tai Tuivasa. And then after that, I wanna fight Derek Lewis because we sparred already. I dropped him, he dropped me. I'm gonna keep it 100. Then I'm gonna fight. If I beat Derek Lewis, I'm gonna see if I can get a title fight. But then I'll fight. Is this Jonathan Almeida? I'll fight Jonathan because sometimes they be having weird names. I'll fight Jonathan Almeida or Curtis Blades. And then I want to fight John Jones. You feel me? Because I'll knock him out. So I make sure hit that like button, hit that sub button. Y'all know what's going on.